My confidence always seems to deepen and express itself in the best ways when I remember, especially when going into challenging situations, that it's not just me. I'm connected to something bigger: God, Spirit, Source, the universe, however you define that higher power for you. Self reliance, it's great, but it isn't enough. It never was. When I try to carry everything alone, confidence can become kind of fragile. It can rise and fall with my mood, my energy, my circumstances, whatever's going on in the world. I can get distracted and thrown off track. But when I take a moment to remember I'm supported, confidence becomes more steady. It becomes something I can rely on more. A little integrity always seems to show up when your choices on the outside finally match what you know to be true. Let me share an experience. I'm not necessarily into organized religion, but I do believe in God, and whatever name people choose is fine with me. Higher power, source, the universe, Allah, Spirit. I go with God. You choose what works for you. I believe in the First Amendment. I've always believed that God is the source of all creativity, infinite intelligence, solutions to problems, innovative ideas. Most people who resonate with that idea also believe that everyone has that God source, divine spirit, whatever, within. But for years, I'd walk into difficult situations or important business meetings, and I'd forget all that. In my mid 40s, I started taking a minute to pause just before a meeting or a hard conversation. And first, take a minute to realize I have the source of all that creativity, infinite intelligence, and all that good within me. I would take just a quick minute to acknowledge that and say, okay, God, I've done everything I can do to prepare for this. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. It's all in your hands. That simple moment, that tiny 2-sentence prayer would change everything. I'd stand a little taller. I spoke a little more clearly. I handled situations with a little more grace. Creative solutions would pop into my mind, and when I'd share them, the change was palpable. Everyone would smile or high five each other. I looked like a genius, but it really wasn't necessarily me. Sometimes a person will be ready to undergo surgery and they'll say a little prayer that God is working through the surgeon's hands. It's kind of the same thing, except it's not the surgeon's hands, it's my mind. All because I acknowledged I wasn't doing it alone. So, what does spiritual confidence feel like? It's quieter. It's more steady. It's less about, I can do this, and more about, I'm supported while I'm doing this. My confidence becomes unshakable when it's rooted in something bigger than me. I bet that's true for you as well. This is Denise. What I wish I knew at 30 on YouTube. I bet you're closer than you think.